Get out there, small business,
Man,
everything, man. So
everything.
much inspiration, so much information, so
Man, it's
yeah.
going down. I'm excited just about this whole week. I'm excited about next month.
Everything. And you know
Mm-hmm.
what's so crazy? Like, this is the best time of the summer. You know what I mean? The
Right.
weather's beautiful.
It's
Things is happening in
gorgeous.
community.
Yeah.
People got reunions and
Right. All the
barbecues and
family.
birthdays. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So get out, learn about some of these different black businesses.
That's
Ask
right.
somebody about the black businesses. They
That's
know
right.
if you haven't had a chance. I actually, for the first time, just went down there just before I came here to, was it the Wolfgang
Yep.
Printing right
Yep.
here,
Yep. Yep.
and just met KB. I'm like, wow, this is, man, amazing.
Get
Just
out
to,
there. Yeah. We
man,
out here, right?
we
People
out here,
doing it.
y'all. So we got to support our black businesses.
Man, it's such an honor too, man. When and just like real quick, I know you know how we do it in
Right.
Minneapolis. We're gonna do us, you know what I mean? We're gonna
Yeah.
talk a
We
little
gonna,
bit. The most beautiful thing about it, man, was when you meet people who got small business, hard working. You
yes.
know what I'm saying? They inspiration. They got a
Right.
story. They got a
Everybody
story.
got a story.
Yeah, like
I mean, anybody who's doing something, right? Got
right,
a story.
exactly. And when
Ask them about it.
when you building up from the mud, it just make it more better.
It does. It
So
does. Yeah, people put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into.
man,
And look, owning a business, you work way more hours
you
than you do a
do.
regular
You do,
job.
absolutely.
So if you see them tired and looking all cockeyed, don't you know
Right,
why?
right.
It's because they
It's
getting
working, right. They working, yeah.
they working.
You sound like you speak from experience.
That is the truth. So if you see me looking a little cockeyed, you know.
Yeah, man, you be doing it, y'all. So
Oh man,
what a great plug, Kim. That's just so great, Minneapolis.
yeah.
Do it. It's the summertime, y'all. I am so always blessed to be here riding with my girl, my favorite is Glam Life Kim on Minneapolis 360. Welcome, y'all. We always gotta do our check-in.
Welcome.
So
Look, Mr. William Bakeshow Baker is listening.
Uh-oh.
He said Mr. Rogers, not Sesame Street.
got it. Hey, leave it up to Bake Show. Bake Show gonna let us know. He gonna keep us on point, right?
Right.
So appreciate you, Bake, man. Glad you listening, y'all. Listen, man, it is the summertime. The weather is gorgeous outside. People think a lot about, school coming up. And, people as parents kind of get focused a little bit on, man, we finna have school in a minute and all this other
Yeah.
stuff. But it's not over, y'all.
No. What you gonna do for the rest of the summer?
It's a whole month of August, y'all, and we talking with people from the Park Board. I got Nicole Hernandez in the building from Minneapolis Park and Rec. She is going to talk about what exactly is happening in community where you can go to all of these places, man. It's, people have to think, man, that, a lot of times the last couple of years, a lot of these places was closed. They had limited hours. People couldn't go. Parks had all type of tape around them, but it is on, y'all. So I want to bring on my guests so you can find out what the park board is doing. If you're looking for things for your family to do, you to do, she going to drop all of that knowledge to us. And I want to bring her on so she can get it. And I want to welcome her to Minneapolis 360, Nicole Hernandez from the park board. How you doing, sis? Welcome.
Oh, you got me hungry, though, because you're talking about the jerk chicken and stuff, so it's lunchtime.
Yeah, it is lunchtime.
It's lunchtime.
How you doing? Welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me today.
I'm so glad that you're on, sis, and I had talked with you earlier, and I can feel your energy through the phone call we had, and I know you're going to tell people a lot about what they can do and look forward to with Minneapolis Parks, but, like I always want to do it with people who come on, just tell people who you are, tell your story a little bit, what you do. I want to introduce you to the Twin Cities.
Yes. We want to
All
know.
right.
We want to know.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. I am Nicole Hernandez, like you said. I serve as the Recreation Service Manager for the Minneapolis Park and Rec Board, and I really focus on the North Service area, which is Creekview, Fairview, Falwell, Harrison, Loring, North Commons, and Weber. And I am pretty new. I'm a newbie to the park board. I previously was working at Children's Defense Fund with their Freedom Schools program, was there for 13 years. And now I've been working for the park board for about a month now.
So listen,
Congratulations.
I know that. Welcome to the
Thank
park
you.
board. I know a lot of wonderful people over there. I know Therese Cox, who used to work there as well. Just a lot of good people at the park board. And one of the things that I wanted you to come talk about, and I kind of said that when we first started, listen, the summer is not over.
Right.
It's a whole month of August. It's popping, Kim. And it's like, we need to find out, like, where are these places that are open? What are the hours? What do they offer? So, Kim, Nicole, just kind of tell us something about the summer hours with the rec centers that's going on in the community.
Sure. So for the recreation center hours, most of the centers are open Monday through Thursday from 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m., and on Fridays from 12 to 6. On Saturdays, we have 5 recreation centers that are open from 12 to 6 that include Bottineau Park, Powderhorn, North Commons, Wyndham, East Phillips Park. And then we also have some parks open on Sundays from 12 to 6, which include Northeast, Pearl Park, Fairview, and Martin Luther King, as well as East Phillips Park.
So a lot of these parks, like you said, Monday through Friday, 12 to 6, some 12 to 9. Is there a cost? I mean, do people have to pay to get into the rec center? I know I didn't when I was a kid. I'm assuming that's the same thing here, right?
Correct. It's absolutely free, and it's specifically within those hours. We love for young people to come in. There's a lot of great programming that's happening, and we definitely want to make sure that we have the young people in the parks participating and being a part of some of these programs.
Talking to Nicole Hernandez, Minneapolis Park and Rec, talking about summer programs that the Park Board is offering. Like, talk about some of those programs that our young people can do. What's some of the stuff that's offered?
Yeah, we have all kinds of programs happening right now. For example, at King Park, we have some archery, shooting bows and arrows. We have some day camps. We have bike riding. We have basketball and soccer. For most of those parks, or for most of those programs, you can just drop your child off and pick them up a few hours later. You can register for these programs at our recreation centers, and that website is minneapolisparks.org, or you can also call at 612-230-6400, and you can call that number Monday through Friday from 8 o'clock to 4:30, and translators are available by phone as well.
So we're talking to Nicole Hernandez from Minneapolis Park and Rec. The website is minneapolisparks.org, or you can call 612-230-6400, excuse me, that's too many zeros. Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, translation is available. So, like, there's a lot of sites that offer free stuff for people 17 years and younger. And I know there's a long list of parks and community centers. Can you kind of tell folks which ones those are?
Yeah, so we have 17 sites where programming is totally free for 17 years old and younger. And those sites include Bottineau Park, Central Gym, East Phillips Park, Elliott Park, Farview, Falwell, Harrison, Luxton, North Commons Park, Painter, Peavy, Phillips, Powderhorn, Stewart, Van Cleve, and Whittier. And again, all those parks are free. Programming that's happening there is free for 17 years old and younger. When you sign up for those programs at those sites, there is no fee at all. So again, free. Mm-hmm. And there will still be fees for some programs at our other rec centers, but we also have scholarships available for those. So if there is a fee, there are scholarships available for people that they can apply for as well.
Wonderful.
And you can go to the website for the scholarship piece of it at minneapolisparks.org and search for scholarships, and you can apply at a recreation center as well.
Awesome. Do you have to live within a certain zip code or anything in order to be a part of those programs?
No, you don't.
Okay, so anybody. You can live in Maple Grove and bring your
Yeah.
kids
Yeah,
if you
come
need
on
something
down.
for them to
Yeah.
do. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Man, because, there's a lot of families that no matter where you live at, sometimes, it's just tight when you're a middle income
Yep.
family
Yep.
just to have any extra money to do anything for your kids.
Yep.
So to know that there's opportunities for the kids to come that are of no cost, that's helpful.
Yeah, and you're so right. And like, if you got family members next to one of these parks, but you don't necessarily live in this park, and
Right.
you're going to spend the night, okay, well, I'm gonna go to PB, because
Yeah.
my cousin's over there, so we
Right.
all can get in there and do something.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and Nicole, one of the things that I think is like super important, and I'm glad that you offer scholarships, and you gave a lot of people the website to get that information and listed all of the parks and everything. One of the things that I see if I was a kid, and I see people like just all the time always using this, the water activities, like the water slides and the pools and everything else. Like tell folks in Minneapolis kind of some of the activities that happen that's water related.
Yes. So there's 50 wading pools and splash pads throughout the city, and those are free to use as well. Jim Lupien Water Park in Northeast Minneapolis.
My favorite
North
one.
Commons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
North Commons Water Park in North Minneapolis. It's free for youth 17 and younger. A chaperone has to be with at least 18 and accompany any kids 12 and younger. Weber is also, it's an all-natural swimming pool in North Minneapolis. This pool does not use any chemicals at all to clean the water, and that's also free to everyone. There's 12 beaches and 6 lakes across Minneapolis. We have lifeguards available at 2 of those beaches, which is Worth Lake Beach and Lake Nokomis. And we're also, which is really great too, offering swimming lessons at 5 pools and beaches in the summer and indoor at Phillips Aquatic Center.
Wow, I need some of those lessons.
Yeah, I do too.
I do, myself.
Included.
Facts, and that natural swimming pool is calling like my
Yeah,
name
that sounds
too.
interesting.
With no
I want to just,
chemicals.
I want to go just check it out.
Yeah, because a lot of time the chlorine is a tragedy.
Yeah, it's so strong
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
and hard on the skin.
Look like you was cleaning the kitchen with bleach
Right.
all
Oh,
day.
just wipe.
Just wiping all everything. Hey, Nicole, one of the other things I wanted to ask you too, like, and I see a lot of the marketing and stuff, and it talks about like free concerts and movies, like in the
Ooh.
park, right? So I'm expecting like Marsha Ambrosius, Benny the Butcher.
Yes,
Are they
come on.
coming?
Right, come
Are they
on.
coming, Nicole?
Anybody
I
we can
wish.
relate to? We tried
We
it.
tried.
Yeah, but there are still some good people coming out at the park.
Okay.
So.
All right. Talk about that a little bit.
Yep. So from Memorial Day through Labor Day, we offer music at the park. So Bryant Square Park from 6:30 p.m. starting at 6:30 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. At the Commons in downtown Minneapolis at 5 p.m. on Thursdays. And then at the Lake Harriet Bandshell at 7:30 on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and the first and third Saturday of each month. We are also offering music at the Minnehaha Bandstand at 7 p.m. on Thursdays and Fridays, and as well as Nicollet Island Park, and that's at 7 p.m. the first and third Mondays of each month. And then at Waterworks near the Stone Arch Bridge at 7 p.m. the second and fourth Tuesdays of every month, there's music there. And then the other thing is we're also offering movies in the park. And so some of the programs travel throughout the Minneapolis Park system on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And all movies start at 15 minutes after sunset.
Wow.
And if people are interested in getting a schedule of when the movie's in the park, as well as music, you can go on to MinneapolisMusicAndMovies.com.
Oh, now we got to figure out how KMOJ can get partnered with you guys for the music. How can it be music without KMOJ?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Let's make it happen. Yeah. Something
Yes,
we're gonna
I'm
have to
writing
work
that
on.
down right now.
See there?
Perfect. And I'm the person to talk to, so let's make sure we connect afterwards.
Okay, that sounds good.
And that's the honest to God truth. Like she
Right.
gonna hook you up, and I think that's
Yeah,
absolutely.
that'd
Like
be
imagine if
great.
KMOJ come out there, man, and put some
Yeah.
music. Them kids are wild out.
Man, and in addition to just, well,
They
you
have
know,
a whole
we have
lot of fun.
Man, all the adults, you'd be surprised they're gonna
That's
wild
right.
out more than the kids.
That's right. And it's the truth. And like one of the things that I was saying too, Kim, before we had got on the air, like all of these programs are super great. You can drop your kids off, but why not just go with them
Right.
I know, just
It's
go
make
with
it a
'em.
family event.
right.
You need to spend some time with your kids.
outside?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, outside.
Instead of inside, right, on the phone, watching TV and playing video games.
100%, man. It's such a beautiful day, and the weather don't last long at all. So
Mhm. Enjoy it while it's here.
enjoy it while it lasts. So listen, Minneapolis, you can go to MinneapolisMusicAndMovies.com to figure out all the places and times that the music is happening, the movies that are happening. And again, bring your kids. Don't just drop them off and hang out. That's a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
Absolutely. I love it.
And Nicole, and we're here with Nicole Hernandez, Minneapolis Park and Rec, talking about summer programs, Minneapolis. If you have not figured out the websites that you can find out some of these information about these places, I'll give it to you, MinneapolisParks.org. You can check it out. You can find out where the programs are. You can find out the parks that are located near you. Again, Minneapolis, you don't have to live in that area to attend those parks. If your families want to come down, Kim said Maple Grove. If you got people in the Apple Valley Hill, you got people in the Brooklyns, you can come on out and enjoy yourself. And Kim, what I want to do is ask you just a couple quick more questions. And And what's more important to me that I want people to understand, and it's just not the movies and
Music.
and it's not just the swimming, and it's not just the activities, which is a lot, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like
It's a lot.
that's enough already.
Right.
There's more stuff to do that people can do in the park
What?
board. So kind of talk about that just a little bit, right?
Yeah, yes. So we have 7 golf courses throughout the city, which also includes youth lessons are available for that.
Wow.
We have 2 ice arenas where youth can learn how to skate. We have year-round youth sports leagues from girls' gymnastics to baseball, soccer, basketball, and wrestling. We have nature activities for all ages, abilities, and interests during all seasons. So people can head out to their own or join a nature program or activity. We also have the Croning Nature Center in North Minneapolis where they have bird watching stations, a nature play area, and hands-on displays that the youth can interact with. And then we also have a chain of lakes. We have Lake Harriet, we have Bade-Makaska, and Lake of the Isles, and these are the most visited spots in Minnesota outside of the Mall of America. That so many people come and visit those lakes as well. And then one thing that we've really been excited about for older kids, we're opening a series of exciting new spaces called Spark Studios. And they'll be located within our recreation centers and offer free weekly classes and open studio hours for youth learners to explore media art careers and paths in art, music, esports, recording. They also have like 3D printing that they can do. So we're really excited about that. And the Spark Studio has started at Powderhorn Recreation Center. That one is open. And we'll be opening 3 more this year at Harrison, Whittier, and at Luxton Park.
Wow. So people can come in there and learn about doing music and putting together beats and all of that stuff, I'm assuming. Huh, Nicole?
Yep. Yep, that's correct.
Wow,
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. And that's where we at right now. I'm glad somebody thought of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because, our children, youth love it. We have so many creative people here in the Twin Cities, so it just gives them an outlet to express themselves and show their creativity. I love it.
Yeah, and for beginners and experts, right? It doesn't matter.
And the fact, again, that it's affordable for, someone who may not have that luxury. So there's no reason why parents, if you're single moms, didn't you say they can just drop them off and come back?
Exactly. And it's free.
It's free. You got a free babysitter.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah,
just playing.
Look at you. I was trying to get them to come out there too.
Right.
Make some beats or something. But you're absolutely right, man. And I think a lot of people trust the park board, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So they got a good relationship with community. Nicole, I'm so happy that you came on here, and we got to give some of the information out again. So, tell people again where they can find this information with the facilities, with the programs, and the events.
Yep. So first, we have 47 recreation centers. So please, just make sure we get the youth out. We have staff that work so hard in developing programming, and we want to make sure young people come out and experience that. And then along with that, you can go on our website at minneapolisparks.org. Again, translation is available, so if people want to look online, they can look at all the great programs that are happening in the recreation centers. And then also they can call at 612-230-6400 anytime from 8 o'clock a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Fridays. And again, translation is available.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, it is. And Nicole, and thank you. I'm not going to let you go with just one more question, right? So you've been on the, I'll always be sticking them up. They don't know what's coming. But you only been here for a few months. Just tell me, tell the people in the community, what are some of the best things that you've seen this summer? Yeah, what have you seen, man? It's just kind of made your heart just,
melt.
Yeah, that's how you said it too. Melt. Yeah.
Well, it's actually, there is so much, and just even knowing that all this stuff is happening in the parks is amazing to me. And one of the things that I just did recently, because as I am a new person, I've been going out visiting specifically the parks in my area. So I went to North Commons where they have a young ladies group called the Deep End Challenge, where middle school they have they have a conversation at the first hour, some women, empowerment session for young ladies, and then they teach those young ladies on how to swim.
Wow.
With the hope that they can come back in the community and maybe potentially be lifeguards in the community at the local parks as well, too. So, again, I think that was something that I was so impressed with, seeing all those young women be a part of that program. And just, again, how hard the staff work at the parks putting together programs and just, they're just constantly trying to come up with creative things for young people to do.
Yeah, that's so dope. That's a beautiful thing. And I don't ever see a bunch of lifeguards of color, and I think a lot of time there's always been a stigma that black folks don't swim. You need to learn how to swim.
Yeah,
right?
we do.
You need to learn how to swim, and if you got people who look like you can be able to teach you, and if they don't, man, being able to teach somebody else when you learn. I learned in a community center how to swim, so I think that's just super important. So
yep, that is, and I never got a chance. I mean, in school, we were supposed to learn how, and it was my hair. I didn't want to get it wet. I was trying to be
That's why
cute.
you was in summer school all the time, because you wasn't
trying to be cute.
wasn't passing that gym class. But that's beautiful, Nicole.
Yes,
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you guys, there's so many, 47 different recreation centers. That's amazing.
Yep, it sure is.
And then all of them offering all of these free programs for our youth.
Yep.
So there's really no reason, why we can't say that, hey, the city and the Minneapolis Park Board are really trying to look out and get.
Yeah. They're trying to make it happen.
And especially while they're young and impressionable, let's give them the opportunity for something to look forward to that's positive. Yeah,
absolutely.
Early.
And Nicole, I'm glad you came on today to drop this information. It was a pleasure meeting you. I think we'll be talking soon. I think definitely reach out to Glam Life, man. She can make everything happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, and you guys are going to have to come by Spark Studios and check those out as well, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got a couple bars I can lay. I just want to see how I can put it together.
Let me, maybe I can harmonize something in the background.
Man, we can do it.
A new group, you know what I mean? Called the Old Heads.
Hey, with some banging beats, we'll be all
right.
Hey, Nicole, thank you for coming today. I appreciate you, sis, and have a blessed rest of your week.
You guys as well, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Nicole.
Yep. Bye.
Nicole Hernandez from Minneapolis Park and Rec. Y'all heard it. So much information, y'all. Please take advantage of this. If you ain't got nothing for your kids to do, you're tired of them being in your face. Out of school is a long time, and we love our babies. We also love the fact that they still kids, and being able to be outside and be with other kids, and the socialization that happened and the learning that's happened, and it's free, y'all. Take advantage of that.
It's free.
I want to share just a few things, Minneapolis, just to kind of keep folks aware of some information that I want people to know that's kind of different. Minnesota has rolled out a new 3-digit number for mental health crisis support. So people who are facing, and we talked about this a lot, Minneapolis, when we talked about response to mental health and everything else. And if somebody, is having a mental health crisis, you can call 988 to connect to support. It's a new digit number. It's different than the one before. It's kind of something that people can kind of remember more easily to access. People access this service in times of crisis. It's 988. It's available 24 hours a day. You can call that. You can reach trained counselors that can help you. You can also text 988 24 hours a day. That Lifeline 10-digit number is still the same. So 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255. But it's just a different number. So y'all, if you know somebody or you are, 988 is the best way, a new way, an easier way for folks to kind of access that information.
I love it.
I think that's super important, y'all.
Absolutely.
And one of the things too I want to talk about that's really kind of near and dear to my heart and a lot of people in the city of Minneapolis is the fact that re-envisioning the design around 30th and Chicago phase is happening. We know that place is sacred.
Yeah.
People call it 30th and Chicago. Everybody call it George Floyd Square. Yeah, so those are ways, and there's a lot of things that's happening around this visioning of how that looks, right? So just want to give you some ways to kind of put your thoughts in. You can email 38th and Chicago, Minneapolis.gov from 2 to 4 Tuesdays and 10 to noon on Thursdays to kind of give some comments around what do you want to see that square be envisioned and what it looks like. You can also find out exactly when some learning tables are going to happen as well around public participation on what that looked like. So you can also email 30th in Chicago at minneapolis.gov. You can get on that website to find out exactly what exactly is that is going to be.
Give them that one
important.
More time.
It is 38th. I speak so fast. I'm trying to get this information out, Kim. 38th and Chicago at minneapolismn.gov.
There we go.
There we go. My girl, always looking out for a brother.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah, I know. So check that out. It's going to give you some information on being able to find out times to really dig into that project. And I think that's important to a lot of people in this city. So,
it is.
And also, too, y'all, free emergency food from Minneapolis. You can search food shelves on the city's website, minneapolismn.gov, to find out food shelf places and food distribution pop-ups. North Point's free fresh food Fridays. Woo, say that 5 times. It's a problem.
It's a tongue twister for you.
You can look at that and find out exactly when you can get some fresh fruit from North Point. They've been doing that for years.
Mm-hmm.
More information, call 612-767-9500 or go to northpointhealth.org. Scroll down to upcoming events to find out exactly that. Inflation is wrapping us around the neck. So if we can find any places that can kind of help out in our pockets, those are the websites. North Point Free Fresh Food Fridays is taking place second and fourth Fridays of every month through September, y'all. So
right.
Get it and get it good.
Man.
So, Kim, you got the last word, man.
I get the last.
Yeah, you got the last word.
I'm really excited. I'm just glad that we're able to share this information because even if it was happening before, I didn't know that there was that many, opportunities for youth to be able to do something positive for free, right?
For free.
Or to learn how to swim or to learn how to do music or 3D painting or,
Girls
whatever.
Groups.
Right.
Yeah,
that there's all these opportunities. So I'm just so happy that we're sharing this information because I get all the time people are like, I need something for my kids to do, but everything's so expensive.
Right.
So this is just wonderful. I'm excited to share this news. And I just hope that you, community, spread the news. Don't hold on to it. Share.
And go with your babies, right? And sometimes you can't always, when you can put them out there and they're going to make some friends. And that's what it's all about, too, right?
I mean,
teach them how to swim.
Absolutely.
Because I need saving. I know how to swim, but I'm old. Them life jackets don't always fit a brother, comfortably. But
hey, you'll be all right.
Somebody better come save me, man.
I got you. I can't swim, right. But I'll find somebody to save you. I got you.
I appreciate it. Hey, y'all, it's always a pleasure. It's always good to see you, Kim, as always. I love being in the studio here, man. Knocking these programs down to help folks. So.
Right. Don't forget it's Black Business Week.
Black Business Week.
Join in on the, all of the different, just go support some Black businesses.
Absolutely. And if you want to know more, get on minneapolismn.gov's website, type in Black Business Week. There was a beautiful kickoff on the 25th. So, support our people, y'all.
Yeah,
support
please do.
Yeah.
There's so many of us out here, and we definitely can use your support.
That's right. Community need everybody. Love y'all.
One love,
soon.
Kings and Queens. On the way up next, it's Mr. Diddy in the City. Mr. Can't Stop, Won't Stop, Don't Stop. Mr. Have It All. Mr. Hotbox. William Bake Show Baker. And I know I said in the wrong order. Don't judge me, Bake Show. He's up next. He's going to have y'all rocking.
Anyway.
He's going to judge me. He's going to have you rocking all afternoon. Don't go nowhere, y'all. We got some great hits on the way.